Hi, I'm Ms. Bunkin, and I want to tell you about my positive psychology class. So positive psychology is the scientific study of the good life. And in this class, we're going to learn the different components that make up positive psychology, and then we are going to practice those things. For example, gratitude is one positive psychology skill. So we'll look at the science behind it, we'll look at research studies, and then the students will be asked to practice gratitude. One of the ways we'll practice it is through the 3 good things experiment, which is an experiment that is shown to boost people's happiness even months later, where you simply write down 3 good things that happened to you that day. You do this every day for a few weeks, and you also want to say why those things happened. This experiment or this strategy works because it forces you to scan the world for good. So that's an example of some of the practice we'll do. Some other topics that we're going to look at is mindfulness. We'll look at the research and what is mindfulness, and then we practice mindfulness. Kindness is another positive psychology skill, and along with that is compassion, having self-compassion, learning how to listen compassionately, speak compassionately, learning emotional intelligence to identify what you're feeling and what you're needing, what other people are experiencing, and being able to read and control your emotions. We also look at kindness, social connections. Having quality social connections is a huge boost to happiness. So we'll work on those, as well as work on our health, working on exercise and sleep, because those are key components for building our well-being. So it's a really cool course where we get to look at the research and then actually start doing it. If you want to learn more information, I have a couple of resources for you if you want to kind of keep up with what the students are doing. So a wonderful podcast that I love is called The Happiness Lab by Laurie Santos. Every single episode is good. Just like start with season 1. You can watch those. If you want to watch just 2 short TED Talks, I recommend The Happy Secret to Better Work by Shawn Achor, or What Makes a Good Life by Bob Waldinger. They're both really popular TED Talks that will give you a little bit of a sense of what we're learning. As well, these are books that I love that are key to positive psychology. The Happiness Advantage by Shawn Achor is one of the TED Talks I just recommended. And also we look a lot at the work of Sonia Lyubomirsky. Both of them do a lot on positive psychology. Lyubomirsky is a researcher down at University of California, Irvine, who produces a lot of research from her lab. And then also I highly recommend this book, Say What You Mean. It is by, why am I blanking on his name? Because I love him, Oren J. Sofer, and he's a mindfulness leader and also looks at compassionate communication and combines the 2. So we will not be reading those in class, but they're books I've read, and we take a lot of information from there. If you want any more information, have any concerns, questions, please email me, bunkins@cabrillo.k12. ca.u or whatever it is, but email me and we can set up a time to talk, or I can answer your questions via email. Thank you. Bye.